first thing that I wanted to speak to you about is shop today. It's a topic that's been on my mind for like a long time. And it's like really everyone, I think everyone's talking about it. Everyone who watches boxing, people who don't watch boxing, and it's about Mike Tyson. This guy, absolute.
You watched that video?
Yeah, that's
He
that.
goes out on the bags and shit.
Which one? As in,
He's like going all out on the bags.
what do you mean? It's like
trainer.
his comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to speak to you about, right? So, obviously, in his prime, he was just a prime specimen, out of this world boxer, crazy. Just everyone looked up to him, right? Every current boxer looked up to either Muhammad Ali or himself, right? Absolutely amazing. And now we see a video release of him just a few months back, of his return, right? And boxing, like heavyweight boxing and boxing in general, has been as exciting as ever. We've seen like YouTube come in, people like KSI, Logan Paul come in, like they're pretty shitty, but they've done all right, boxers. Yeah. So they've been dragging everyone in. But now we're seeing comebacks of legends at the age of he's 53.
53.
Right, let me just get this video on for you, right? Let me just show you this video. It's just absolutely incredible. You've obviously already seen it. Let's show it to our viewers, right? Let's have a look. Oof. He's back. It's just absolutely amazing.
You know that
Sorry?
Like, he's trained some very famous people.
Let's have a look. Actually, I didn't catch his face. I've just been concentrating on Mike. No, I don't know who he is. I don't recognize him. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, I think he's the guy who trains Deontay Wilder.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, one of these famous boxers.
Oh wow.
He owns
okay.
a gym.
Oh yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's
But yeah, anyway,
good.
like that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, he's looking shredded, and he's moving like a salamander. He's just moving around, just viciously throwing those punches, and he's looking absolutely shredded. And this makes me wonder.
Imagine taking punches. Like, think about him, bro.
He's
The guy holding the
53.
pads.
He's 53 years of
Yeah.
age, right? And
He's still the same. I'm still scared of him.
yeah, I'm 100%. He's just absolutely scary. But now it just makes me wonder, right? Is there any sort of artificial influence into him reaching this stage again? Like, no doubt, he was an incredible athlete, right? But as people start to grow older, you start to lose that, maybe not that muscle mass, but the ability to move around like just like that, like the way he's moving around, and that's making me wonder, is there any sort of influence that he's had?
Yeah, I read it somewhere.
Yeah,
You know what stem cell therapy?
yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah,
Right.
tell me a bit more about it.
So Tyson had some problems with his shoulder, back.
Right?
I like his system due to the abusive drugs.
Yeah,
Like, he's been doing a lot of drugs like since a long time.
yeah. Of course, he's
And
had like a huge history of drug
Yeah.
abuse.
So he's
Right, but this drug abuse was nothing to do with his performance drugs.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
drugs like cocaine, etc., That was recreational drugs.
yeah. So basically, he did it in the off season.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if it's off season for a boxer.
Yeah.
So like whenever he took like break from boxing after
Yeah.
a fight,
Yeah.
boxers get that 6-month period, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So for the first 3 months, he goes all out on party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So he pops, he snorts,
Yeah.
he drinks like a beast.
yeah.
So he's always partying.
Yeah.
But the next 3 months, he's serious.
His
really
head is in the
serious.
gym, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just before we get back to stem cell therapy, right, I want to show you a quick, before and after photo, right? Obviously, okay, so this was ages back. Like, this was during his hangover period, I think.
I think he was promoting the movie.
Yeah, he was promoting the Hangover movie, and maybe 40 years of age, something like that.
Yeah.
And this is him 50 years of age, looking like he's like 30 years old again, like looking like he's 25.
He's fit, man.
He's just looking absolutely crazy. The only difference is, he's got a tattoo on his face, like he's got his signature left tattoo.
But he looks humble, like, compare these photos.
Yeah, no, he's a super humble guy.
Yeah,
Let's
right now
get
he's
that
really
straight.
humble compared to that.
He's always been a humble guy outside the ring, but he's had that killer specimen inside the ring, and that was a lot to do with like
the teachings of Custamato, who was his trainer, right? Custamato trained him not only physically, but spent so much time with him, treating him like a son, and sort of framing his mind to be like a killer. He used to go in the ring wanting to kill the opponent, not just beat him, wanting to absolutely kill him, right? And we've had incidents like him biting off the ear of
He said
Evander
that affected
Holyfield.
him a lot.
yeah,
I watched one of his podcasts, like with Rogan or someone,
yeah,
where he came out like it said that thing affected him a lot.
yeah.
And that brought out the worst side of him.
Oh yeah,
And now he's way calmer.
yeah,
And he even said this quote, okay, so
Yeah.
he doesn't work out
yeah,
because it's gonna like the ego.
yeah.
He said something about the ego, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I heard that as well. So that's the thing. His ego is really huge,
Yeah,
and then
so-
he stopped working out for that small period.
Yeah, yeah.
And now he started working out again. Which
He said
makes
he
me
didn't
think,
want to bring out that person again.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Which
if
makes
he
me think,
does,
is,
like
that,
he's,
is that person coming out again?
I don't
Is
know,
that ego
maybe.
coming out again?
Yeah.
But coming back to this transformation, now I want you to speak. Like you mentioned something about stem cell therapy, right? So there is like to me there is some sort of artificial therapy that is used,
Oh, absolutely.
right? And
Yeah.
I don't know what the intensity of that is. But you mentioned stem cell therapy. Like what exactly what is it? How does it help?
I don't know much about it, but
Right.
they use steroids in it.
Yeah.
So steroids is used for growth,
Right.
like whichever muscles damaged
Yeah.
or the ligaments.
Yeah.
I think like HEG,
Yeah.
hormone growth steroid,
Yeah.
is used here to like, what do you say, like speed up the process of recovery.
Right. Right.
Suppose you have a arthroscopic surgery or normal surgery,
Right.
they kind of replace the ligament
Yeah. Yeah.
or the muscle
Yeah. Yeah.
from a different body part.
Yeah. Yeah.
But stem cells here,
Hmm.
I think it grows within, like fuses into your blood, and like it's like a baby growing inside your body.
It's just it just basically speeds up the
Recovery is
Yeah.
what you're saying. So has he gone out and actually said that he's using the stem cell therapy, or is this speculation?
It's a speculation. Like I've read it, like in the New York Times.
Right.
Like, I mean, Wall Street Journal.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't trust them, but
Yeah, yeah,
still.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely something that he's used, right? And
Something that I did was look at like other legends coming back, right? The first time it was searched like a few months back when I saw this, and I think you would have come across the Evander Holyfield sort of.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so he's also coming back, and just to be clear, so these legends are coming back for a charity boxing
Do you have
match.
the videos?
Yeah, so I'll get Evander Holyfield. So these legends are coming back for a charity boxing bout. We don't know who they're facing yet, but Mike Tyson's come out and said he's boxing, and so is Evander Holyfield. And I'm just gonna pop on the video of Evander Holyfield for you right now, and we can sort of make a little bit of a comparison. Let's get that on right now.
right, what's your first thoughts when you see that?
What's his age?
He's I think 57, so around 3 or 4 years older than Mike Tyson, but still they both are in their 50s.
He looks really stiff. He's legit. That's all I want to say. Like,
What do you mean by legit?
he looks like a 57-year-old guy, like
mean-
trying to get back in the ring.
No, I mean to be fair, he's really buff. He's pretty
Yeah,
big.
he's buff. He's
Yeah,
big. Okay,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you can see that stiffness when
Yeah.
he's boxing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that quick,
Yeah,
rapid.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
when you look at Tyson, right?
Yeah.
It's like you fused with some, like in games and all, like
Yeah, you just-
get a injection, and then
Yeah.
you're all out. You're pumping adrenaline,
Yeah.
so you're all out. So
No,
this,
no.
this guy is really calm, I feel.
No, 100%. Like let's remember, he boxed Tyson 2 times. He beat Tyson 2 times, right? He was just absolutely amazing at the sport. Incredible athlete. And I think he's taken more of a natural comeback, You can see, as you said, the stiffness in his body. And it's just very different to Mike. It's very different. Mike is just moving around so incredibly.
Yeah, I feel like steroids like don't make a huge difference,
Yeah,
but he has an upper hand because of it. Well, it improves his recovery speed,
yeah,
and he can put on more muscle or lose more muscle.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So, performance too.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you could see the comparisons, right?
yeah,
Because let's be honest, after you cross 40, you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the same.
yeah,
You can't be the way you were like when you were 30 or something.
yeah, for sure.
So both of them are way out of their prime.
Yeah, yeah,
This guy, I don't think he's doing much.
Yeah, yeah.
Holyfield.
yeah, yeah,
Well, Tyson's case, I love him. I respect the shit out of him.
yeah, yeah.
But I feel like he's using.
Yeah, one thing I'm really interested to see is, obviously this is going to be a charity bout, so I'm interested to see what the authorities would do. Would there be any testing of any artificial substance, because it's a charity bout, right? So it's very
Tested,
speculative.
it's gonna be cancelled, I guess.
Well, I don't know, like as you mentioned, stem cell. What is it called? Stem cell therapy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's illegal, right? It's
legal.
It's legal, right? So it's legal. So he could be very well using a legal sort of rehabilitation method, and so he would be allowed to fight.
But apparently that was like a year ago.
Right. Well, I think there's only one way to find out. Like, we'll just have to wait and see, no?
Yeah.
But another sort of question I want to ask you is, who do you think Mike Tyson will be fighting? Obviously Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, right? That could be an amazing matchup.
By the looks of it, I think these two are fighting because they are the same catchphrase.
Right.
I'm back.
Yeah, they both said I'm back.
So they don't know how to like. Both of them don't know how to hide like things. I guess like I think the agents have contacted each other for a fight.
Yeah.
And these two got really excited and said the same line.
No, like one thing I think would be super interesting is if we see Mike fight someone potentially younger, right? So there's speculation that Mike might be fighting this person called Shan Briggs, the Let's Go champ, right? So I mean, in all honesty, I think Shan Briggs is a huge nutter. Like, he's just not someone I give a shit about. Like,
He's a troll, like Dylan Dennis in the UFC.
after he fought Vitaly Klitschko, he got knocked in the head so many times that the only thing he could say is "Let's go, champ." Right? So I don't want to see that fight. But maybe if Mike Tyson fought someone else in the heavyweight category, a little bit younger, I would love to see, how he would fare. Because that would be a real comeback. Not fighting someone who's 50 to 60 years old. But if you are coming back, then you'd be going into the heavyweight division straight away. And obviously, I don't expect him to fight someone like Joshua. I don't expect him to fight someone like Tyson Fury. But maybe someone else. Maybe Andy Ruiz. I don't know.